Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and the Wolfpack is gathering and starting to howl in Carter Finley Stadium as they are ready to see NC State go to work. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on the winners of 8 straight, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Louisville's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the Cardinals moving quickly to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And they're able to make the tackle. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's McClain. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation.
Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Louisville! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for their quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He gets a block. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Offense getting set for first down. Give to Brown. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Cardinals in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Dances away from one. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already four-down territory? And the Cardinals are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Kentucky may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Kroger Field every time. The Cats have been racking up road wins since the Bear Bryant days, and they'll get another one today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And here comes the offense on second down. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw it again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looking for a block. It's McClain. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. From the gun, running back on the move. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking for a man on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Third down play from the gun. He makes the connection. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Brown has it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The RPO, it's complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. On 2nd down, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Caught over the middle. It's McClain. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Louisville 28, NC State 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He's there to make the stop. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. Brings up 2nd.
Back to pass. It's Bailey. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. They get him down after he makes the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run the counter. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Finds his tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it, trying to get to him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. And this offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Quickly complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams locking horns. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
31, NC State 7.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Coming out with it, it's McClain. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. Using the quick game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. It'll be a draw. Breaks the tackle. Oh, it's out. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games. That is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time, Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Going for 6. Picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for...
And he's running in the open. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Keep it simple, stupid. The dive play. That's been in the football playbook since the beginning of time, and they just gashed him right up the middle of their defense.
How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He's going to pass. And his throw is incomplete. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're bringing heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got a man. It's McLean. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
34, NC State 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll run it to the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Bully ball on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Right back to the well. At the 20, he's got space. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air.
2nd down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Cardinals trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Louisville! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The aerial assault continues. On target. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They're trying to get to it. Fires to the big fella. Got room at the 35. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Pressure coming. Out of the backfield, he's open.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
The give to the tailback. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Bailey. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
41, NC State, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt them. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to go up top on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Intercepted. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They're working that left side. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. And this one splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Working on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays.
Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch them with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.